What I do, YouTube? This is your boy Diakis, and this is Real Wrestling episode 62. My name's Diakis. Everybody introduce yourself in an orderly fashion. My brain's fried.
The Real X Dog.
Go ahead.
The concept.
Okay, what? Oh yeah. Great Balls of Fire just happened. Let's get some scores from everybody.
9.2.
The fuck?
Remember, Big Cass fucked it up. It would have been 9.5. That generic bunch of sounds and easy credit interest number one. No.
I was thinking that same shit, bro. I was telling the concept about that same shit, bro. What was it? Credit interest number 3. And creative superstar music number 5. With lying number 1.
That was terrible.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I gave it a 7 out of 10.
Personal score 3. Actual score about an 8.
Oh, well, there's no Diakis math, but you must remember, I said since the pay-per-view was named Great Balls of Fire, it would have to start off at a negative 15. So, giving all the events and all the craziness that happened, my final score is 0. On a scale of negative 15 to 10, my score is 0. So, do the math. Anyway, I guess we'll go into the matches, I believe. Should we do the pre-show match?
I didn't see it.
It was a pretty decent match.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It was Neville versus Akira Tozawa.
The ending was kind of weird, but it was
It was funny as shit.
You know what I mean? Seriously, both of them should have been on the main card.
Yeah.
I mean, Neville is the king of cruiserweights.
Damn it.
Austin Aries couldn't stand it. So A-Double had to quit because he could not deal with the king. He couldn't compete with the king, so he quit. I mean,
Regicide. Nobody?
Tozawa, I was surprised. But then I can't really. I'm not sure the crowd too much because normally I said the smoking crowds don't like 205, but it was actually behind Tozawa. So
Yeah, we like Tozawa.
Yeah, everybody likes Tozawa.
Just don't like what WWE did to
He just
Tozawa.
ain't Ibushi. That's all it is. If that was Ibushi, yeah, he would have probably got the dub, but no.
yeah, several good spots in the middle. Like I said, the ending was weird.
It was funny as shit. He felt great balls of fire.
I guess since we talk about since this is the only thing 205 is on here. Austin Aries leaving was weird. He said he was taking time off.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't ask recorded message. He didn't ask for a release.
Oh, they wanted to release him, and he was like, "All right."
So then he said somebody. Then again, who didn't know Austin Aries was an asshole, but said he was an asshole to the writers, and they just fired him.
But this is something they should have done a long time ago. Yes, you got your own little cruiserweight division. Why they can't wrestle no one else? You got these guys trapped in this little bubble. Austin Aries bigger than this cruiserweight division, but he's stuck in this little bubble.
That's what everybody else is saying too.
And I'm like, now it worked perfect for Neville. Neville probably needs to be in that division because they don't know how to use him outside of it. So putting him in that division and making him the main guy of that division work wonders.
Right.
Aries should have been wrestling other guys too. He could have been like, oh, I'm challenging for the cruiserweight title. Since I couldn't beat what's the name, let me go on the bigger, at least do something else.
I see what you're saying, but at the same time, when they chose him, they chose Neville and Aries up here to push the division. It clear they try to make sure they build that division up and make sure the cruiserweight division actually works. But my thing is, WWE has 2 problems. A, the fans that they trying to get who will watch 205 Live. The problem is they watch on the indies. They watching stuff where everybody diving every 2 or 3 spots. And WWE is not going to have a indie style spot fest in their cruiserweight match where these guys are just diving for no reason and just like where Vader said some of the matches look just straight choreographed where everybody just doing high flying shit just to do it.
And let me say this: this is why the cruiserweight division never, like heavyweight, cruiserweight has never worked in WWE because When Bischoff brought the cruiserweights to WCW, he let them beat themselves. They were basically like the opening act. So they got to beat themselves. That's why they got over.
WWE is doing that.
No, listen. So the cruiserweights will get over in the beginning of the show, and guess what you ended the show with? Hogan, Hall, Nash, Macho Man, Ric Flair. So it's just balanced. Then let's look at TNA.
Never heard of them.
With their X division. It basically was a cruiserweight division, even though you didn't have to be a cruiserweight to compete in it. It was just like WCW. They was the one who got over, and then at the end of the show you got Sting, Kurt Angle, Jeff Jarrett. So it was the same thing. Now we look at WWE. They want the cruiserweights to wrestle like everybody else in the company. So how they gonna get over? Like the cruiserweights can either get over just like they did in TNA, WCW, and you can end your show with Joe, Rollins,
his thing,
Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman.
His thing, Neville's got over. Like I said, TJP.
But Neville is not the Neville that we know.
The thing is, he turned heel and got over as hell when he just made a return and became 205 Live. TJP is damaged good because he is not a Bushi, which I'm still not sure why the fuck they blaming him for that. Like, he got heat ever since then. I mean, Rich Swann had his moment when he became the champion. Of course, the whole Black Excellence thing. He had decent storylines going in there. They made a good storyline with Tozawa. And speaking of TJP, he was part of the storyline with Neville and Aries, which was one of the best storylines in just WWE just had this year. He was part of that storyline, and he still hated him with that whole heel turn thing. That was a legit storyline with them doing something. They turned him heel because, like, hey, these fans are booing him. Let's all turn heel and him use Neville to get over. It still didn't work.
But listen to what you just said. Storyline. There weren't that many storylines in the Cruiserweight division or in the X division. They just let them guys go out there and wrestle. And they got over just by wrestling. Now, Cruiserweight Classic worked because they let those same guys that's in 205 Live go out there and just compete and wrestle. There was little built-in storylines like Ciampa and Gargano. And then what was the other one with
yeah, but his thing,
TJP and Rich Swann. They had little small storylines. That's all you really needed. They turned these guys into characters. Look what they did to Noam Dar.
But his
Look
thing,
at him. That
he's a
shit
fucking
they doing to
joke.
him is
Wait, but his
ridiculous.
thing,
Tozawa.
But his thing,
He's part of the Titus brand.
Ha!
I can keep going with
but
this
his
stuff.
thing, when the WWE is has anybody ever wrestled WWE and not been a character?
That's my point.
I mean, in
That's why I
WWE
said
period.
That's why I said it can never work in WWE.
No, I ain't talking the crew. I talking period. Everybody's a character in WWE. And same thing with
That's
WCW.
my point. I'm agreeing with you. That's my point. They turned the cruiserweights into a bunch of characters, and then they're not wrestling the style no more. They're wrestling the WWE style.
The problem is with that.
So if you take the cruiserweights and you make them everybody else, how are they supposed to get over?
But
they're everybody else.
Hey, but you forget something from Vince's perspective. We can't have Neville getting injured. These guys getting injured doing all these spots though. That's the main problem. What came up, they're like, man, they wrestling every week like this. Something's bad gonna happen.
It's so many of them though. It's so many.
205 Live ain't that big of a roster.
It's pretty deep.
But if Neville were to get a Seth,
32 men in that classic last year.
if Neville were to get a Seth Rollins doing the spot, the 205 is dead for a while if Neville gets hurt.
Well, Neville could be how he is now because that's another reason he's over as a heel. The Neville we know before, he ain't even doing half that shit no more.
But I mean,
it's just like Kevin Owens. The reason Kevin Owens get over as a heel because Kevin Owens don't do none of his moves no more. He chin locks all day.
Well, I'll say
it's smart.
And he lays head chips on her table.
But where WWE has a problem in this case, they don't want to do any spot fest where they're constantly diving. The problem is they're old school fans. A lot of smart fans watch indie match where they do a whole lot of spots. Or they're older fans who remember the WCW where they did all these Hurricane Runs and Rey Mysterio doing, first of all, that Arabian Moonsault thing was fire as hell. Doing stuff like that, but I'm like, first of all, Rey Mysterio needs to turn the ash off. Should be turned to ash by all he been doing. So, I'm like, that just ain't gonna last. And like, for a company to keep trying to build, like, you can't have the guys doing that. Ain't no, I'll say this, they need to do that kind of stuff more like in pay-per-views at least. They at least up here start doing more cruiserweight stuff. And for the newer fans, far as they're concerned, Cruiserweight's just any other wrestler, so they don't see significance of 205 Live.
Well, I mean, just to chime in, could we at least get 2006, 2007 Rey Mysterio levels of cruiserweight action? We don't get that. We're getting.
I want that at least for pay-per-view.
We're getting miniature Randy Ortons every match. I don't want to see that. I want to see at least 06, 07 Rey Mysterio. That's good enough. Or 05 Rey Mysterio.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to see
I
something.
understand what Vince and this company is thinking about trying to keep these guys from getting injured and all this stuff. But you got to look at it. If you're not going to have these guys do the shit that get them over, you just don't do it. That's a waste of money.
Sasha Banks. I mean, Sasha Banks, she's the poster child for exactly what Vince is scared of.
Exactly, yeah. But you got so many people who can fill in Sasha Banks' spot. Sasha Banks just keeping herself from being a top player in the women's division. Because she's going to keep getting hurt. They ain't going to push her. She's going to be just like Dolph. She's going to go out there and have all these great matches, but she's going to kick L's every week.
Well, at least she has more opportunities to get taller than Dolph will. What's next on the pay-per-view?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, the first match on the card is Bray Wyatt versus Seth Rollins.
Except for Seth ate the pin.
Yeah, because they changed the end of the match.
Which surprised the hell out of me. Seth actually lost. Bray actually won.
Well,
To say
they
Bray
said
won.
going into the match, Seth was supposed to go over till somebody got smart and said, "Can Bray win one time? Please, can Bray win one time?" And Vince was like, "All right, you should throw him one bone."
He already throwing bones.
Even though he got JoJo.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I would have actually been there from the beginning of the match. I came in the middle. I just want to see how awkward it looked, him getting in the ring with JoJo just standing in the corner.
Now I see why he don't do that crowd walk no more. His back done gave out. That was a good match. That was a good match, but still, Bray Wyatt getting a pin is more important than this. I'm not sure what's gonna come after this though.
I thought about you know what? Seth probably can afford a loss because, well, sooner or later he gonna need wins too. But I think Bray needed more. I don't know why they beat Bray Wyatt as much as they did. They come out there, cut a promo, and then lose. How can I take this man as a threat?
Could have beaten down JoJo.
I don't know, baby.
Because he's a guy.
I bet that's probably why Bray didn't argue shit. I'm a gun. See, I take L's and I smash women like JoJo.
Maybe it's because it's just like Freezer. You can't let him win.
He's the god of L's, man.
I'm like, I don't know. He take all the L's, we bring him up, but it's like it doesn't matter.
You listen to Bray Wyatt, it's 50-50. He lose in the ring, but he win backstage.
I mean, what?
I just wonder how he pulled JoJo. Come on, there's a lot of guys back there, and he was the one who pulled JoJo.
Judge about how they say Bray is cool as hell.
He delivered one of the promos too.
He whispered in her ear.
The same way he got Harper and Rowan to follow him all these years.
Maybe she's Sister Abigail.
I don't know. Maybe she doesn't like all the rep guys. There's some females that don't like rep guys. Yeah. They're like chubby dudes. I mean, Bray fits the bill. So
I mean,
he's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. Shit.
And to have all that damn charisma he got.
Yeah.
I mean, we call him eater of pins, but somehow this man still managed to cut these promos and still look like a threat, despite he's the eater of pins. So
yeah, cause you got to think about the casual fans don't look at how many times he lost. Some probably do, cause casual fans think like logical people have the time. They be like, "Why well, I'm supposed to like him if he lose?"
Or that he's so effective as a heel that he needs to lose. Like, man, the villain has to lose. Because Joker can't kill Batman.
Right.
That's the thing. Lex Luthor can't get over Superman. So in this case, Bray Wyatt, he has to lose.
But if you think about a typical Batman Joker thing, Joker would get the one up on Batman constantly until Batman stop him, and then he goes to jail. And then they do the same dance over and over again. Joker, he loses the war, but he wins a lot of battles.
Bray Wyatt gets battles.
Bray Wyatt don't get battles.
He gets them in promos. He gets them in post-match beatdowns.
Look at the Cena feud. He got at least one win over Cena.
Yeah, but we talking about...
It was a 7-year-old kid who beat Cena. And Bray just took the victory. But that 7-year-old kid beat Cena.
Hey, that was creepy.
But it's like that in a lot of feuds. I think the only feud I can remember Bray winning is against Dean Ambrose. And Dean Ambrose was in a worse shape than Bray. Bray won. I know the shot.
Yeah,
thumb
thumb to the eyes and switch out later.
That spot right there was fun. Let me talk about that. When Seth Rollins was just punching Bray in the face while he was hanging on the side of the rope, and Bray would come up, he was just taking it. Then the ref tried to get in between them, and then he get poked in the eye, and then dropped on his face.
Great eyeballs of fire.
Let's move on now. That joke was funny to me. Bray didn't even try and block the punches.
Okay, next match is Enzo Amore versus Big Cass.
The best thing about this match was the promo before the match you had.
Exactly. Because we were just, after it was done, I was like, okay, Big Cat, come on and kill this, man. Then I heard the most weirdest shit I ever heard in my life. I was like, is this music?
CF Dollar Sign.
And you got one small part of the song I actually like, but that should have probably been the whole song. I don't know what was going on with this song. Everybody said, we hold it just a place to hold until they get something better.
If they were, boy, I'm not sure who. I mean, y'all probably have better songs than that on 2K that's coming out. Y'all could have looked at one of the themes off of that. I'm like, what was that? They were just literally probably the worst theme song except for that Right to Censor theme.
Okay, because we really ain't had time to really talk about this breakup. One of the weirdest breakups I ever seen. I knew Enzo was dumb, but come on, man. Hey, not the first one. I mean, like when he came back to the ring and just talking about, I ain't gonna let this stop our friendship. I'm like, your friendship pretty much over.
Yeah,
like,
and
he told you how he felt.
Yeah, that part. Yeah.
Yeah, like, and then you gonna trust him? Like, he really meant that shit. And it ain't like he was wrong. Everything he said was right. And think about it, everybody else told him this. Even I know Kevin Owens used to always say, like, "Cat, we cool that you here. The only problem we got with you is that you carry around that little dude everywhere." That's your only issue. You bring around that annoying. That's what Corey Graves used to say on commentary every week. Kevin Owens started a feud with them because of it. Like, Cat's the money. Like, we've been telling you this for months. And then I like what he said on Raw Talk, where he was like, some guy who won't be named. I guess he still worked for the company. Down in NXT told him, like, you were nothing without Enzo. They told him, you were nothing without Enzo.
So
and
Triple H told him.
Well, at one, maybe it was him. At one point, Cass was nothing without Enzo. I mean, they were together. Enzo broke his leg. Cass went solo, and it was the worst single run I ever seen.
Well, we getting ready to see a repeat of that.
And then Enzo comes back, and both of them are over again. So,
this is almost sad as Jericho and Kevin Owens breaking up.
not to me. Let's be real. I didn't want these two to break up. I always thought that you could push Cass as a single and just have Enzo as the manager.
Yep.
That works. Cass needed a mouthpiece. So let's start Enzo with him.
Problem is, Cass let his ego get too big and he got rid of his mouthpiece.
Nah, Cass can talk a little bit now. Before he couldn't talk at all. That's why everybody thought he'd be nothing without Enzo. I guess he fits that problem. I guess he felt that he's like, as long as I got Enzo around, all I'm gonna be is a tag team wrestler. Let me work on my speaking skills so they can get rid of this little dude.
And the problem is now he gonna need that little dude because he's not gonna go anywhere.
And I don't see him going nowhere on Raw. Like, aren't they heel heavy? Unless Joe, I don't know what Joe is no more.
Hell, he ain't gonna be there on SmackDown. We don't need any more monsters. We got Braun Strowman and Samoa Joe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, you got those two guys there on Raw. What do Cass fit in?
And he's healed.
Well, Cass can't be on SmackDown because then it'll just be another Baron Corbin with better hair.
Well, at least he'll be there with Carmella. Then the big hall got his girl, so.
I would love for them to just put Carmella with Big Cass. I think that works.
No, she got the big hall.
Got suspended for 30 days.
Yeah, he gone from this.
See, he got suspended for his woman. Well, then he get paid.
Well, his home girl, if you listen to him.
Sure. He just don't want to admit it on TV. But, I mean, well, then Paige got suspended for her man. Moving that Coco, so I guess. But see, he brought her the briefcase. He brought Carmella the briefcase, and then he gets suspended for her. She gonna be champion thanks to the big hole. All Paige is getting is suspensions and getting fired.
And dick in the ass. Yeah. That's all.
Hold on, Concept. Don't get all rated R.
Boy, Usos, boy, they must not seen the change. That was not rated R. Boy, I swear, I believe they got that joke in.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I told the Yakis how they snuck it in. I told them when we were watching the paper.
You know, I don't think they snuck it in. I think Vince knew exactly what he was doing.
They didn't send.
No.
They had to send in the scripts and knew they sent in theirs, but the Usos didn't send in theirs. So that's
know what I mean? No, I think Vince knew because they have a 6-second delay. They could have censored that.
Well, here's the thing though. I don't think Vince knew only because it's no longer is it like if you go watch a rap battle anywhere else, like they edited that line out.
No, you don't get what I mean. Vince knew. He knew he was just gonna cut the hell out of it once it got recorded. So like, hey, you know what? Cut it. You get that crowd pop. They do that part, and you know what? Once it's done, when it goes on YouTube, we just remove this line, and then we just go on from there.
Well, they had to remove the line to make it look like New Day won.
That too, cause
that was stupid about the whole thing. I actually like how they did it because there wasn't really no winner. The Usos got disqualified because they threw hands. So
no, they stepped on while they shoot. That's what
or whatever. The point is, they would have lost. I mean, they would have won. The Usos would have won. That line right there should have stopped the whole battle.
Usos did. When Xavier came back, Xavier saved Kofi and Big E, but the Usos won that one.
Let's be real. Anybody should throw hands. It should have been Xavier after that line.
Well, Xavier clapped back though. Talking about y'all should go back to holding bad for your boy Roman. so he clapped back now.
Boy, they should have brought up something about up, down. Never mind. Vince would probably cut that promo short then, because then one of them would have crossed the line.
But yeah, there was really no point talking about this match. Like, Big Cass was going to destroy Enzo, which he did, and
yep.
Hopefully this feud is over. If anybody got any sense, it's over. But what do you do with Enzo? 205?
What are he gonna do there? He's gonna get tossed around by Neville.
It's just kind of job.
I gotta remember, tossed around means something across the pond. So
yeah, you're right.
So what Nick?
Announce table. Hey, there you go. Put him on SmackDown. Replace JBL with Enzo.
That'd be fine. I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, I would love that actually.
All right, next match is Cesaro and Sheamus versus the Hardy Boys, a 30-minute Iron Man match for the Raw Tag Team Championship.
This match is competing with me for the match of the night for me.
The last 10 minutes was the best part of the match.
It took an Iron Man match where they gotta just fill time. The beginning of it was hilarious.
Well, Iron Man matches.
The boy got ran over. He got broken.
Iron Man matches were back when Chris Benoit had matches. They didn't start off like this one did. Well, they did, but they didn't take 50 minutes out of the match to get good. It got good around 30 minutes of the match. So this should have got good around 15 minutes, but no, it took an extra 5 to 7 minutes to get really good.
Where when Chris Benoit with the Iron Man matches, he was the best technical wrestler back then.
Ever.
So could be ever. So it was a lot of technical stuff in his matches. So you was entertained for most of the time. You're like, wow, look at that whole good one just put on.
Balls.
So
A fire.
But see, the problem with Chris Benoit, he had to seek more power, and that messed him up.
Yeah.
That messed everything up. But this match, like I said, it started off funny. It ended strong as hell. And boy, if I'm right, this was another match that somebody got busted open either accidentally or intentionally. And it's like Sheamus and Cesaro are trying to intentionally break the Hardys. Last time they fought, Jeff lost a tooth. This time, Matt just got busted all up. I'm like, man, y'all trying to break them for real. And then Sheamus, before Great Balls of Fire, fired Matt Hardy up by the streak in his hair. And Matt Hardy said it's part to call him obsolete mule as part of his condition. So I'm not sure when the brokenness is going to happen.
Oh, yeah,
They said they're close to getting it done.
I'm still secretly hoping for that one time when he said woke Matt Hardy, because that would be funny as hell too.
Oh, Diakis, that second pinfall that Sheamus and acquired, it was off of a tag team white noise.
The white noise and diving neck breaker combination.
I mean, if you call that a neck breaker.
That's what they call it on Wikipedia.
Well, Wikipedia, you need some new eyesight because I don't see no neck breaker when you have out there.
Why are you hanging about these Iron Man and 2 out of 3 fall match? Like, they get pins that they couldn't get in a regular match. Like, the whole spot with the blind tag on Sheamus where Jeff hit the Swanton.
Mm-hmm.
And once he hit it, Cesaro just ran in and covered him. And got a 3 count.
Well,
and I was like, you didn't think one time to kick out?
Well,
it wasn't even a cradle. He just came in the pin.
Well, Good Nightword said it was a shoot style cover, so I guess he meant a Greco-Roman wrestling cover, so he probably couldn't get out of the pin.
Jeff's left arm could have easily got up. Easily.
Dude, I saw his shoulder leave the fucking mat.
It did.
I was looking at it, I was like, are you going to lift it up?
He did lift his arm up for like a split second.
Controversy.
If you the strongest person in WWE pound for pound, then Jeff Hardy ain't drugged up ass and go kick out. Or formerly drugged up ass.
That means he should never kick out.
Nah, he's still on the rocks.
Well, no, not from a Cesaro shoot pin, not from a Greco-Roman pin. I can understand that because wrestlers who do actual wrestling don't kick out from those pins. So why would Jeff Hardy do it?
Well, I guess with WWE telling you just got to get his shoulder up. But
yeah.
Then again, the referees
that mat wrestling.
Then again, the referees
up for the 2 count.
But then again, the referees almost never stop the count if a arms. Because there's been plenty of pins with their shoulders up.
It did like Jeff Hardy got a pin with a twist of fate, so Jeff Hardy should get more pins with a twist of fate.
Well, see, a lot of things happen for that twist of fate. Like Sheamus got his ass tore up.
Iron Man matches, the wrestlers' stamina it just seemed to be cut in half. How do you? It always be a funny thing about wrestling. I thought about when I watched Iron Man matches back in the day. Like, man, this move normally don't get a win.
This is why I like how NXT did that 2 out of 3 fall matches because, like, when Sammy and Samoa Joe supposed to have two out of 3 fall, it went 30 minutes before the first fall. I was like, of course, it should. Look who's in the ring.
Well, then Bret Hart and HBK do that same thing.
Well, they went the full hour and 5 minutes before getting a single fall. So that made sense too. But then you got people like Triple H and The Rock whose final score like 5-6. You're like, how the fuck is that even possible?
At least there was no bullshit pins in here, or no bullshit endings to any of the pinfalls, like a certain good tag team match they had in the previous SmackDown pay-per-view that they had to end in a count out, which is bullshit.
Never heard of him.
Hey, I love that. It's WWE. Everything can't be clean.
No, well, at least get disqualified a different way. Hit somebody with the steel steps.
But yeah,
count out. Come on, man.
This was a decent little match, you know.
I didn't know little match. It was an Iron Man match.
Yeah, it was a decent little match. It could have been so much better.
No, little match was the match we just escaped from. If you can call that a match, that was
you wasn't in.
That was like letting out all his frustration. Like,
man, he should let his frustration out like Kevin Owens did Sami Zayn. He should have straight murdered Enzo. That would have gave him a massive heel boost.
He fucking murder Enzo. He threw him out the goddamn ring.
No. Enzo threw himself out.
So that was the John Cena effect I saw in play right there.
I mean, he needed. I think I was thinking about something. King said to JR, and JR yelled, "Will you stop?"
will you stop?
I should have spent it on Castigar as she go full Kevin Owens. Where he just powerbomb Sami Zayn till the doctors had to come out there and stop everything. But what's the next match? Unless anybody else.
Okay, next match is Sasha Banks versus Alexa Bliss, a singles match for the WWE Women's Championship.
This the other
match.
Sorry ending.
This was the other match where I was like, man.
Another sorry ending to a good match.
Oh, I don't care about the ending of this match because
but
they should be wrestling
the ending after the ending made up for it.
Post match beatdown.
Yeah. Sasha, this is how you pay out bad endings to matches. Yeah.
Sasha. First of all, Sasha went ham this match. Problem is, she always goes ham.
Alexa went ham as well. This was a good back and forth match.
And because they're doing this so well with this. I'm not sure. Folks keep saying they don't like each other. I don't know if they actually don't like each other or they selling it that well.
They've been saying this for a while now, back for NXT, that Alexa and Sasha didn't like each other. And Alexa makes sure to tell people that I wasn't part of the 4 horsewomen, but I was there at the same time. Now look, crushing all on.
I don't know. I mean, maybe the nose didn't give her enough attention. I mean, this was a good ass match, and
yeah, it was pretty good.
The post match beatdown,
hilarious.
And of course, I think where another one of the moments where Vince probably was sitting there, I guess in gorilla like face palming with I forgot the name of the damn move with Sasha. Basically, somebody called it the flying vagina press.
Flying double knees.
Yeah, the double knees.
The flying vagina press works though. I like that.
I guess it's
flying V.
I guess it's what I'm talking about. You know, like,
not the guitar either.
Boy, I bet Vince was like, man, 1 inch the wrong way and Alexa's face is done.
Mm-hmm. You want 100%?
Yeah, because it look like she just sit on goddamn Charlotte's face.
Hey, phrasing.
I always be like, oh shit, Charlotte fucked up.
No, boy. Well, like Charlotte had a broken nose before, but it like Alexa, boy, her nose was gonna be missing. If Sasha had messed that up, I was like, ooh, but other than that, damn, I'm trying to think.
Yep.
I'm still stuck on what my match of the night is gonna be, but that was one.
I have no match of the night.
That was one of my strong contenders for that.
Oh, my match of the night is Heath Slater versus Kurt Hawkins.
I can't wait for us to get to that match. Boy, for the classroom size of people that watch these videos, if y'all did not see Heath Slater and Curtis Hawkins, but y'all missed a 5-star match, man.
That was the shortest 5-star match I've ever seen in my fucking life.
I'm like, okay, we gotta get a sorry ass Heath Slater Kurt Hawkins match. Then let's see the goddamn fire truck coming. I'm like, okay, I guess we're not gonna watch the match. Then thing I hear ding ding ding. Oh, there's a match. Heath Slater. I'm like, oh, I guess we don't even get to see the match. Shit. That's how much they cared about that match.
That's that camera work.
Man, from what I heard, boy, that match was brutal, man. That was
he did 2 moves and they cut to the back.
Man, they had to censor that match, man. You already know that.
Alright, let's move on to the next match.
Well, he did. Curtis Hawkins was censored.
Then he did a nigga straight greasy, though.
Also, anybody who follows on Reddit, Curtis Hawkins is now officially the square circle jobber champion.
He ain't never losing that belt.
I can't believe the previous title hold, I think 3 reigns ago was Sheamus, then Sami Zayn. And anyway, I thought Sami Zayn was never gonna lose that title.
Oh my god.
It ain't Bray Wyatt didn't get it.
Yeah.
What's the next match?
Okay, next match is The Miz with the Miztourage versus Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental Championship.
WWE always take a step too far. When they was calling the Entourage, I was like, alright, that what the Miztourage. Nope. Leave it at WWE to fuck up some.
Yeah, it's a small thing, but
I know why they did it, but still. Come on, something.
At least they'll probably be more loyal than Miz now. I mean, that traitor. I don't really have too much to say about this match.
I just hope it's over.
Yeah, I just hope the feud is over. Yeah.
Oh man, Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God.
Like, you're not gonna top what SmackDown did with it. Just stop. It's done. Okay. Yeah. It's over.
They got good chemistry, but I mean, let's give them a 6-month break.
Nah, 6-year break. Jeez, I don't ever want to see them two in a ring again ever again.
Well, at least they didn't have as many matches as Orton and Cena. They just seemed like they appeared together a lot. because they did, but they didn't have a lot of matches.
Yeah.
Well,
So
with a split
that's
roster,
enough.
with a split roster now, they could easily get the Cena order numbers eventually.
Oh God, no. No.
So I don't think it's over.
Man, it better be over when I go back home and watch that replay. When I go watch what I recorded, it better be over.
Like I said, if I'm right, he didn't lose clean. It ain't over.
Yeah, the only noteworthy thing is, well, it's not even noteworthy. It's a generic ending, as you expected. The heel helped the heel. So
Dean
then
Ambrose
it's go across the finale.
got to understand. Numbers win.
Oh, the Miz was getting by with just Maurice. He ain't finna never lose that belt now.
Yeah.
Miz probably the most effective heel at using his numbers to his advantage besides Jinder Mahal.
Greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. It might be the Miz. It just might be.
See, I remember you.
He's the only person who can have the belt right now, and it makes sense.
I remember you, X-Dog, you and Gohan used to talk about Seth Rollins looking bad as a champion. That's because he kept getting DQ'd and whatnot. The help that's
He
helped.
look bad.
Well, oh yeah, Gohan did.
Don't Gohan and Whitey.
And you said he was booked right. Well, no, he wasn't booked right, and Gohan was right. They did look bad. You want to know why? Because he kept getting DQ'd.
No,
you know,
perfect.
No, J&J failed that man. They got him DQ'd so he could hold him
Oh,
tight. You know
that
what?
is-
You
that is
know
true.
what the Singh brothers and the Miz Haraj do? They get pins.
Yep.
Okay, they.
That's what I was saying about Seth Rollins' whole run.
You know what I gotta
He
say?
always lost. He was your world champion, and he lost every single
The
time.
thing is, that's why Seth Rollins didn't replace him when Brock Lesnar killed him. And that way Seth Rollins finished off Kane. I guess Seth Rollins just realized.
You know what made that Seth Rollins title run either so much sad it wasn't even a payoff because he blew his knee out. He had to give up the belt. We didn't even get a payoff.
Boy, funny is that tell the whole story of the Seth Rollins title reign.
Taking L's and pushing bricks.
Like, that was my only problem with Seth. Like, Seth is too good. Seth was just a beast when he was with the Shield. All of a sudden, I'm supposed to believe he can't wrestle.
Oh no, ain't that he can't wrestle. He doesn't
had
need to.
He had faulty security. I keep telling you that, man.
The match with Cena was amazing, but guess what? He lost them all.
Faulty security.
Hey, his thing.
J.J. worse security.
What Seth Rollins did was perfect. He lost and retained the title, and he had the heeliest promo ever, announcing himself as the loser, and still trying by disqualification. He celebrated.
I mean, everybody wanted Seth Rollins to lose the title.
John.
That's not much effect.
And that's the reason I hated Seth Rollins.
John.
That would have made him Seth Rollins hate. I hope they never face each other again. I would feel like him. Oh, Seth never face nobody else named John again.
What's the next one?
John. Johnny Mundo.
Oh my God, he's going to WWE and feud with Seth Rollins.
Wasn't it the evidence matchup next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns.
Another matchup.
It's an ambulance match.
For
And
now,
Great Balls of
I
Fire.
always hate when they take the top baby face and put him in there against some big guy. That's why I can't watch Roman and Big Show ever again. I can't watch Cena and Big Show. Anybody pretty much a Big Show, I can't watch no more. It was getting like that, and it was getting like that with Roman and Strowman. But this was just amazing. It went exactly how it should. Braun Strowman just owned this man. He just owned him. Roman said pretty much nobody could beat him one-on-one till one dude popped out of an ambulance. Changed everything.
Actually, no, he didn't pop out of an ambulance. He ambushed the hell out of Roman in a promo.
No, I was talking about when Roman was fighting Samoa Joe on Raw, and then the ambulance just pulled up, and there was Braun Strowman.
Boy, this fool's gonna hear, I'm not finished with you in his dreams.
He's having nightmares about that shit right now.
His kid gonna talk shit. I'm not finished with my homework. Roman gonna have flashbacks.
PTSD about that.
After what happened in this whole match, he still ain't finished with him. He ain't gonna let this slide.
Man, how did the match end?
What the match?
Funny.
Like, that was a wild E coyote suffering sucker.
That man had broad dead to right. He
Yeah.
took the spear, all he did was step to the left.
It wasn't perfect, but I have one huge problem with that spot. If they didn't time that correctly, Roman career might have ended.
Shit.
Roman was full speed into that. If he didn't trust Braun and Braun didn't time that correctly, Roman would have been done. Unless that door was fake.
It probably was fake.
Well, I was trying to figure out. I was like, okay, Roman, you flew in there. Did you hit your head on something? It took you a long time to pop back out.
Yeah, they got stuff in there.
I mean, Roman was in there.
He had to wait for like he had to turn heel real quick.
Roman went full speed. I mean, he flew like Goku to that thing. He should have said sucking succotash as Braun dodged that. That would just made it funny to me. I was like,
you know, that nigga's gonna be doing his wife, and she's gonna ask him, "Are you finished?" You healing on flashbacks, man. Like, oh god, no.
But then Roman jumped out of the thing in Spirit Braun. That was
maybe at a restaurant, they be taking a plate. Are you finished with that, sir? I'm gonna look at the waitress and see Braun's face.
It was funny that he took the driver out and just tossed him to the side. That was funny.
Just GTA that bitch.
Boy,
Hey, am I the only one? Like when he first drove out there,
Yeah.
it looked like they had it set up for like when Hogan,
yeah.
when Hogan hit the Rock, because you start and you see them big ass buses over there. I was like,
Yeah.
hold up, is he gonna drive a bus into this shit?
Hey, that's what I said, boy. I bet the proof had flashbacks. So I said, I know you remember up here a bit being in the parking lot match. I said, this is a perfect setup to that.
That's why Proof is one of the greatest lawyers ever. He always read the contract from now on. He always wait till the ring think he's gonna have a regular wrestling match. He get jumped in a parking lot. You know, he's having a parking lot brawl match. He didn't sign up for that. But apparently he did.
Jesus.
And I almost blew the opportunity. I almost used that special.
And that's why he keep reading contracts from now on.
Well, boy,
He would never let this happen again. He
Best
always
lawyer
read
ever.
the contract.
I disagree with a whole lot of internet fans saying that, man, the WWE pulled a double turn. Like, man, until I see it confirmed on Raw, like, this is not a double turn.
I agree with you because if you look at it, it was a double turn. But Roman Reigns is involved. So until
That's just not because it's Roman. It's just kind of like what Roman did with Justified. Like 2 weeks out of WrestleMania, he's sitting there having an interview about the Undertaker, and Braun beats the living shit out of Roman in ways I have never seen. Except John Cena get beat down. I mean, he beat the hell out, and he keeps kayfabing how heavy those camera cases is. He hit him in the wall with that, thought he was done. Braun, I'm not finished with you. Beats him down on the stretcher, throws him off the deck. I'm like, what, 10 feet away, however deep that is. Then he flips the ambulance over with Roman inside of it. I'm like, he has tortured the fuck out of Roman Reigns ever since WrestleMania, and Roman finally has a chance to get revenge, and he takes it. I'm like, Stone Cold Steve Austin did this shit. I'm like, he kidnapped the boss. He kidnapped the boss in response to Vince screwing him over. I'm like, Vince thought Roman for me. I'm about to say Vince thought Roman. Vince thought Austin was going to shoot him with a gun in the middle of the ring. I'm like, and Austin was still in face. I'm like, Roman owed this one. Braun deserved every bit of the ass. Well, I won't say ass. Braun deserved every bit of that. He got what he deserved.
Passion of Braun Strowman.
Well, that's what I said too. I said he got his revenge.
I mean, if he do turn heel like that, I get it.
But you got to think about it. This is what I was saying. Even though, yes, Roman is justified to do whatever he did because everything Ed Dog just said is true. But it's not the babyface thing to do. Austin is the only face that can get away with doing stuff like that because he was doing heel stuff as a face. Like, that was his whole character as the top babyface. That he still was doing heel stuff. Coming out there punching people, stomping mud hole. Like, do you forgot that he almost killed Triple H? You forgot that part where he
forklift?
With the forklift, he had him way up in the air. And then just dropped that shit with Triple H still inside of
Hey,
it.
but
He was justified. But you know what? It was Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Hey, despite Michael Cole almost sucking off Roman like he did the Miz.
Oh god.
Roman may be a face, but the thing is, Roman has shown many times before he is an asshole if you cross him. Like he's trying to be nice to Rusev, but congratulate him on his wedding. Rusev decided to cross Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns became an asshole.
No.
He just offered a toast that Rusev caught an attitude with.
When wasn't none of his business. Roman should have stayed his ass backstage. He
we know the ring is public knowledge.
No, he bought out the ring. He ordered it out that night. I mean, he bought it out that night, and Roman gonna come interrupt.
I'm just looking
you put it in the ring. If you don't want nobody to interfere, don't be in the ring.
But I'm just looking at what they did though. Braun Strowman is gonna come off as one of the biggest baby faces ever. Look at what played out last night. Braun didn't do nothing wrong. Braun had an ambulance match. He beat him. He didn't open up the ambulance door and start beating the hell out of Roman. He was celebrating. It was over. Roman came out and spared him. Okay, he justified. He didn't have to kill him.
Yes, he did.
Roman committed. He committed murder last night. He attempted murder.
Braun had that devastation coming, and he deserved every bit of that.
Braun was a heel. Braun's a monster. Braun can't be controlled. He should be murdering people. Roman shouldn't be murdering people.
Hey,
Roman tried to murder Braun.
Hey,
I seen it. That's a heel move.
Hey, sometimes a monster need to be put down. Roman tried to put him down.
Now WWE should run with this. Will they? Most likely.
Yo, they finna run with it, boy. Roman finna be running tonight.
Just turn Roman heel. Have Roman just destroy a lot of people like this.
Nah,
and then have him destroy Brock Lesnar and bring the belt back to TV.
I'll play this. Roman found where he at. I'm not
sure what Joe done. But
that's it. I like what he doing with Roman right now. Cause I was like, matter of fact, Ben said, well, I was done with the hating on Roman because that dude improved a hell of a lot.
Never had a problem with Roman. It was his character.
His character been fine for me for the longest.
Character's been born as hell.
The only problem I have with Roman's character is like, man, you should have kept him with one phrase. You should have kept him with believe that and be done with it. All the other shit, they could have left that alone.
I like how they handled Roman after WrestleMania though. It's his yard, he the big dog, everything runs through him.
Well, so far,
yes,
as long as they stick with that and don't start trying extra crap like they did before, we good.
Exactly. That's always been my problem.
When he had believed that, he should have stuck with that. They should have stuck with that and left it alone.
But let's just turn Roman heel right now and get rid of everything that reminds
us
of the Shield. Everything that reminds us of the Shield go.
Yes, you're correct on that. The heel, not yet.
Make him an evil version of Leia.
No, because the reason I say you should turn Roman heel because if he just go destroy Rollins and then Balor and then Ambrose, all your favorites, that's gonna help them baby faces out. They need the help just as much as Roman.
His thing with Roman is
look what they doing with Finn Balor. I don't even want to talk about it.
He can go. Roman can go heel after he's done with Strowman. After him and Strowman heel, are done. Then he can go heel.
No,
cause I don't want to see Strowman as a face.
Strowman just got to be himself.
But as a face, Braun Strowman ain't gonna be flipping ambulances. He ain't gonna be destroying little Mexican dudes that got a little $2. So he gonna be like that picture of Stone Cold holding a glass of wine. That when your homeboy get in a relationship and starts getting boring, that's gonna be Braun Strowman.
I didn't see this, but I heard he murdered Apollo Crews.
I
have to go watch this match. I have to kill anybody. It was too late when I heard about it. I heard about it yesterday. So I had to go watch the pay-per-view. I see what he did to Apollo Crews Monday.
Okay, you talk that.
I did see Titus hype up Apollo and tell him to take the match. But I didn't actually see the match. I stopped watching Raw.
That's Suicide Mission?
That's why the Titus brand is nothing compared to the Big Baller brand.
Oh my fucking god.
I mean, LeVar even had Lonzo go out there saying Lonzo could beat the Warriors in 4 games. Titus sends Apollo on a suicide mission with Braun Strowman. That's bad for the brand.
But Titus basically said, "Hey, the Titus brand main evented." Hey, was he wrong? Was Apollo in the main event?
He's right. Got a point there.
But do you
when he was in the main event?
Yeah, but I mean, you don't want to get killed and then try to market the brand like, here's what the Titus brand can do for you. And we just see clips of Braun Strowman just obliterating your top guy.
I just gotta say, this was a perfect role for Titus O'Neil. He don't need to be wrestling no more. Let's have a brand. Put people in his little stable. You need to go get bigger names though.
Since
we are
talking about it, the reason why they didn't the rumor is backstage, the reason why they did not have Titus do the promo with LeVar Ball is they felt that LeVar would just outshine him too much what he asked. And so that probably would kill Titus' character. So that's why they had him cut that promo with The Miz.
Of course, you ain't no stage in The Miz. You can try.
I'm like...
His straight to DVD ass? Sure, whatever.
I mean, because...
What's the Marine 5?
What?
Nobody watched Marine
He
5.
kept talking about the Marine 5. So good.
I heard it was good, but I don't know where you can see it at.
On
Just wait.
DVD racks.
Wait a couple years. It's gonna end up at Dollar Tree for $1.
Wait, it's not even on the network?
No.
Damn.
Even though the network
It was straight to DVD, dude.
the network should have those WWE
Yeah, they
fans
should. I
on
mean,
them.
Yeah, that
On
would
them.
make sense.
It would
Yeah.
make sense, yeah.
I thought it was on there. Like, oh, maybe I just look at the network. But it doesn't make sense. I like Titus O'Neil. Then again, that could have been a funny promo with them going back and forth. Titus got good personality.
Yeah, I think it would have been pretty
Yeah.
good. I think it would have been pretty good.
It could be fun. They could have tag team with the Miz. You could have had the Big Baller brand and the Titus brand trying to unite, and that's when they turn on each other because they disagree about which brand should be the focal point. The Barber like, man, the Big Baller brand should be the one in charge. Titus like, the Titus brand should be in charge, and that's when they go at each other. That's when Dean Ambrose comes out and ends it.
But Titus gotta like have Apollo Crews and like some Titus brand clothing or something. Like you can't just say the Titus brand because we don't know what that is.
Titus Worldwide.
I mean, come on, Vince. I mean, I'm pretty sure
That's what it's
Vince.
called. Titus Worldwide.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure Vince got somebody can Photoshop a T-shirt and get it printed for $20.
Man, they own shop can make these T-shirts.
Yeah, they have some pretty good design artists. Some graphic artists.
See, so
Artists,
they
yeah.
could have had some Titus brand stuff competing with the Big Baller brand
Titus
stuff.
I mean,
Worldwide.
Now, of course, he wouldn't have no shoes, but
Just think about like if I watch Tozawa, I don't know he's with the Titus Worldwide unless he's like doing a promo with them and saying it. Like you gotta have something on him to be like.
He's gotta be
Titus
branded.
Worldwide.
You know,
He gotta-
like,
he
I agree with
actually
you
gotta
there.
be- He actually gotta be branded.
yeah.
I agree with you there. Vince is dropping the ball with that one. When you put that one up, I ain't thinking about that.
This could be big. Like this could be a big time story thing. Like
yeah, especially if you get signed.
Titus ain't gonna never be that wrestler.
Yep.
Cause
You know,
it's mainly his age, and now it look like his knees just fucked up.
and
now.
then they could take it one step further. Put Titus O'Neil on ESPN and have him debate Stephen A. Smith.
you can actually do stuff like that. Like
If they had Brock Lesnar do the tour, I mean, if ESPN is reporting on WWE in kayfabe, so in other words, put Titus O'Neil against Stephen A. Smith.
I'm looking at it like a wrestling storyline now, cause you know Ted DiBiase had the $1 million
Yep.
corporation. Like the Titus Worldwide could be something that big too.
And the $1 million belt, so
They could go all out with this. That's what I'm saying. They need to do something. Like, cause their idea suck.
and then just doctor up some Payless shoes and put a Titus brand logo on it, and there you go.
Man, it's a lot of stuff they can do with this Titus Worldwide thing.
See, I didn't think about it till you said that part
It
about
just-
putting merchandise for that.
Yeah, because right now it's just some little. It's not even really a mid card act because the two people he represent just ain't nothing. Now Tozawa could be a big star in this cruiserweight division, but the cruiserweight division as a whole sucks. Except for Neville, one guy can't save a division.
Yeah, because the other guy got mad that he couldn't get over the King. But what's the next match?
Filler.
He's played the rest of
The match of the night. I told you it's the match of the
Boy,
night.
that match was brutal, man.
It was, you know, it was right after, you know, Roman Reigns tried to lay a smackdown on Braun Strowman's ass, Roman Reigns style, you know.
And Roman Reigns
Roman
is scripted.
looked in the mirror like, I'm gonna let a smackdown on your crippled ass.
Roman did it for The Rock.
I did it for the people. I did it for the anti-bullying campaign.
See the pinfall.
See, that's why I also got a heel move. Roman took in his bully. I'm glad y'all said that. See, he took care of his bully. Now, granted, every little kid should not do that. There will be real life repercussions, and then you end up with bullies you can't do nothing about.
You know, this just sound like the way Vince is spending. Did you know he will spend it that way?
It works.
We don't,
Anti-bullying.
have, we don't have to talk about this match because we didn't even see the finish.
We saw the first 15 minutes of that shit,
All we know
and
is
then it cut to the back, and
I
then you heard the bell ring.
All I heard was thunk, and didn't hear the bell ring.
I heard like, oh, and the crowd was like, oh, and then you hear the bell ring. I'm like, what the fuck?
Man, according to the crowd, man, that was a 5-star match we
this is
missed.
another reason Roman turns heel. He deprived him of a 5-star match.
I know.
Man, he
Fuck you, Roman.
Man, he kid Frey wanted to watch that match. But
Oh shit.
Kurt Angle's expression though,
Man. He was like,
Kurt Angle Kurt Angle is trying to beat out Alexa Bliss or something. They will have a competition. So Kurt Angle looked like he was just in awe of just what Roman did.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns looked at him like, man, you saw that shit. You didn't see shit, nigga. And walked off like nothing happened.
Yeah, Kurt, you did not see that murder.
You didn't see shit, nigga.
And then first of all, like, is Braun gonna get out this? If Braun gonna explode out of this ambulance like Broly, is he gonna be legitimately hurt? And I'm like, oh, they went in the middle. He's legitimately hurt, but this nigga's like, no, I'm not finished with you yet.
I'm not finished with
They made Braun look even more like a monster doing that.
But yeah, they couldn't make it. They did it perfect. They couldn't make him too much of a monster by him just exploding out of the damn ambulance with nothing wrong with him.
That would have been some Looney Tunes stuff.
Yeah, because you would have been like, hold on now, we know they made a monster, but come on now. Because then when you do that, that means there's no beating him. Like, he has to be beatable still, to some degree.
And
It might take only Brock to do it, but still.
I'm gonna assume he bladed.
That's what I said. I mean, Roman wasn't driving fast enough.
I think that section was pre-taped. I'm thinking it's pre-taped.
Oh, I can forget about blood pill. He easily could just took a pill.
He could have took a blood pill, had some makeup artists do the blood real quick and shit.
Yeah, I forgot all about that.
The whole time while he was in there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's why they needed that 2 minutes.
Well, I thought about like, wait a minute, that's backstage. I'm like, yeah, that could be a pre-recorded
or driving fast. He was going at least 50. You gotta go 70 because they carried down.
Because they like, man, there's no way Braun actually the back of the ambulance him doing that.
Yeah.
This ain't that crazy.
And then that was the whole point of the Heath Slater what's the name match to get
exactly.
Hey, Curtis Hawkins didn't have a problem with it. He said, man, we had to send my main event.
You know what's crazy as hell? I love the way they did that because they looked like they were both still trying to get ready when they came out there. It looked like it was a spur of the moment thing.
Yeah.
Heath Slater was trying to straighten up his shit like, oh shit, we gotta run out here and do this shit.
Yeah.
And Curtis Hawkins was still straightening up his boots and shit. I like the way they did that.
It
Good.
was done perfect.
Spur of
Even
the
when
moment.
Roman looked in the mirror, I guarantee that's when they took Braun out. Because I know he drove him back there.
Yeah.
But once he looked in the mirror and they cut to him looking in the mirror, I guarantee that when they took Braun out the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Then they ran him in the. Then they cut to these two fools trying to get ready for the match. Then they stuck him back in there.
And then
Said, let's get this makeup started.
and then which leads us to the main event where I thought, I'm like, Vince is setting us up for blue balls here. Cause I was like, they're eating up a ton of clock. And I'm like, I already know this pay-per-view is going to most likely end at 11:05, which, if I'm right, it did. I'm like,
Something like that.
I was like, the pay-per-view ended at 11:05, and I think most of the matches probably going to be them standing each other down before Brock goes Suplex City. And I will give Goham this. He was 100% correct. Joe did give Brock a good match out of this.
Man, Joe wasn't. They weren't just gonna have.
Oh, wait, my bad.
I
That's
mean-
I forgot.
What?
Announce the main event. I forgot.
Oh, main event. Oh, it's Broly Lesnar versus fat ass Samoa Joe for the Universal
Blue
Champion.
versus Roman.
Hey,
But
like I was saying,
okay.
I don't think they were just. They did a good job with Joe since he came to the main roster. I think he only lost. I don't think he lost.
He lost to Seth Rollins.
Oh yeah, Rollins. Yeah, but Rollins had that fluke roller. That was all he lost.
Yeah.
So he pretty much beating everybody who they put in front of.
Wait, he ain't losing a multi-man match? I thought he was, but whatever.
Nah, he actually
He won the Fatal 5-Way.
yeah, he won that match.
No, not that one. I thought he was in another multi-man match.
He never was in no triple. I think he's been in tag team match, but he never took the falls if his team lost. So they did such a good job with Joe. Like you actually have to keep him protected. He is the one showing up to Raw tomorrow. We know Brock won't be there.
Yeah.
So had to keep him protected. I'm like, I would have had Joe beat him. Mainly because Brock can't keep this title hostage. Like they were talking about they pushing up the Brock Lesnar Roman Reigns match to some time. I hope they do that.
Me too.
Only to get the belt off of Brock.
Yeah.
We can't wait till WrestleMania.
Uh-uh.
Now, do I want to look at this belt? No. It's horrible belt. But still,
I forgot how ugly that
we
belt
do need a
was.
champion on Raw. Look who our champion on
The
SmackDown.
Heinz
is.
57 belt.
So,
Man, our champion is the modern day Maharaja.
anyway.
Who?
Go Ham's a hater.
I actually like what they doing with Jinder. I just don't like how quick they got there.
Jinder Mahal part of the Big Baller brand.
But Joe won't, like, he ain't like everybody act like they scared of Brock. He came out there like, man, I'm gonna beat the shit out of this dude. He ain't had time for them damn ring announcement. He attacked
Boy,
the man, beat the shit out of him, then threw him through a table. Like, bring your ass in here, even though you just threw him through a table.
And that one spot where I were like, man, y'all better not. Cause Booker T was selling that hard to the point I was believing like they finna sell us. Brock finna stop this match. I said Paul Heyman start this match how Brock broke and saved it for SummerSlam where Joe gets Suplex City. Cause I was like, yo, I said they ain't slick. Cause they didn't even officially start the match yet. And I look at the clock.
Didn't do that, or it's my score have been a 3.5.
Nah.
My score.
If Brock did a Suplex City style match, or they would have stopped that match right there before it started, I would give the show a 0.
Nah, I agree. I was scared they was going to do that too. After he went through the table, I was scared Brock was just going to crawl in the ring, say nope, the match still going to happen, and then Joe was going to charge her, and we're going to have Suplex City until he finally beat him with the F5. Which they got to, but it took a minute. They actually had Joe beat the shit out of him. They kept going for the choke.
And he didn't. And Brock's Suplex City was not like Cena where he just did it with no effort. He actually took effort to actually do all those suplexes. I'm like, okay, so I'm like, Brock Lesnar is fighting a real match, and I'm like, this is the other match where currently is my match of the night because I was so shocked about how this went down.
It was my match of the night.
Yeah,
and I love how they did.
Wait, you said it was or wasn't?
It was, man.
My match of the night was Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns versus the Ambulance.
Constant?
But
mine is the main event.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mine too. But I love how they did it because Joe was determined to make this man choke. Mm-hmm. And I kept thinking like, is he gonna make him choke? Because Brock ain't got to tap. They did it with Finn Balor. Finn Balor didn't tap. He just passed out. Brock can just pass out and still look, the same.
Yep.
So I was hoping they would go that route. Because I still say, man, you can make Joe a superstar by having him beat Brock Lesnar. Because Brock Lesnar is a superstar. The problem is nobody's been able to beat him yet, except for Goldberg, who was already at that level.
And one thing we do know about Brock, one thing we knew about Joe locked that bitch in.
And that's the problem they done with. That's the problem they did with Roman Reigns. Now I hope he do turn heel now and have a whole different way of going. So when he beats Brock, you be like, okay, they saved this. Because just Roman going and beating Brock is unbelievable. Just like the only reason I give him credit on the Undertaker was old and broke down. Now if Roman would have went into WrestleMania and beat that Undertaker that was beating Shawn Michaels, I would have had a problem with it.
I wouldn't.
I would have, because Roman ain't at that level yet to me. Now he ain't at no Undertaker level.
He is now. He's the big dog.
I don't count this.
That's Spears Ambulances.
Why you think I had a problem with the Undertaker being Brock? Because it just didn't make no sense. But now they went a good route of doing it. So I wasn't mad, but he still shouldn't have done it.
You were like
but
that.
Anyway,
You're like
they beat Roman. Go ahead.
The only problem I had with this match was one F5. After all of that, it just took
that
one F5.
That way everybody was.
A lot of people had a problem with that.
Like, at least F5 him one more time. One F5 and a pin, and that's it?
It just ended two of Brock. I was like, wait, they were going like, man, I want more of this match.
Yeah.
It went from great balls of fire to blue balls in a flash.
I don't have a problem with him being on with one F5. He just didn't do enough.
It wasn't. Yeah, I would. It wasn't no up one F5. It's just how it just went. You went off a cliff like.
I'm
like,
just.
And then, my fault, Audiaka. But the thing about it is, Joe was choking him the entire time, and then he just put him up on his shoulder, and Joe didn't even fight back. He just took the F5 and was done.
I was like, Joe's in control. He just lift you, don't get off his shoulders.
Exactly. He just lifted him and dropped him. He ain't punch him in the head or nothing.
I'll swear, like, he even kick out guys. Like, this man locked in that clutch again. He even get the full F5 and they counted 3. I'm like, what the hell?
Audiaka, your point?
Oh yeah, I would say Joe took more abuse in other matches than just 8 suplexes. 8 German suplexes, or how many ever it was. He took in more abuse in other matches.
Yeah.
He took all those suplexes, but the funny thing is, the way this match went and the way he did this match looked like Brock had to survive Joe rather than Joe surviving Brock.
Exactly. I still would have had Joe beat him, and Joe don't come off weak in this match. He don't.
Hey, actually, I said it made Brock like his power level just dropped more than anything.
That's my problem. Brock looks weaker. Joe don't look stronger.
Oh, Joe looks stronger, but I mean, it makes it more that Brock looks weaker. We gotta bring his power level down some, cause don't mess with Goldberg and Undertaker. That man.
I agree. Brock's power should be dropped, but I would love for Joe to go in there and destroy us powered up Brock Lesnar.
Brock
Instead of a
Lesnar.
weakened Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar really gonna be leaving after next Mania. That means
Contract up.
that means Joe, Roman, all them are gonna be fighting everybody else, and you just can't have them up here on Brock tier fighting everybody else.
Cool.
I mean, that just wouldn't look right. And number two, the Coachella and Clutch. I'm like, it's just me. I thought that move was done different 'cause before. Now like he's just doing a sleeper hold.
That's a sleep. It always been done like that though.
I thought TNA he did it differently. That's all.
I think he did it TNA, but
He
I
did
watched
do
a
it
recent. I watched a recent Ring of Honor match when he fought Tyler Black, now known as Seth Rollins,
Never heard of him.
and he used the exact same hold like that he uses now.
Okay.
I was like, I guess he always been doing it like
Yeah,
that.
he just body scissors.
I thought it was a different kind of choke. I'm like, cause other arm, I'm like, I always thought he had other arm a different way when he wrenched that move
I
in.
think that would make it different from a sleeper hold that it's an actual choke. That
Yeah,
they let him get away with for some
A
reason.
rear naked choke with
Yeah.
body scissors.
I think that's legal in UFC. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
But I just like how they did the match. The match looked like Brock was just struggling. Brock survived the match. Joe had the match. The match, the way the match played out is that Joe made one mistake. Instead of Brock going in there and destroying him like he normally does, he made one mistake. That's why you can't blow this match off. They gotta have a rematch.
Yeah.
No, but they have a rematch tonight. Yeah, that was meant to be a joke, people.
Shit. Brock like wrestling on Raw.
Brock wrestling on Raw.
Brock been looking at Vince.
He only wanted to do that one time.
Brock been looking at Vince like,
That's that
I need a couple zeros on that check. But I'm not sure what's gonna happen on Raw before them two.
I just don't see how you could go to Brock versus Roman or Brock versus Braun Strowman after this match.
I think Braun Strowman made sure Roman's not going to Brock. So I don't think that's gonna be SummerSlam unless somebody suggest for SummerSlam Roman versus Strowman in the Hell in a Cell or something like that.
Last man standing, what I think you have to do here.
Oh shit, Roman, you're dead.
Roman versus Braun in the last man standing match is the way I think you need to go at SummerSlam. And we end the feud there.
The winner's going to be an ambulance.
And then you gotta have Joe face Brock again. And hopefully Joe beat him at SummerSlam. Those are your two Raw matches. Then on SmackDown you got, I don't know what you do with WWE Championship.
Well,
I guess it's gonna be Jinder and Cena.
The match on
No,
SmackDown.
SummerSlam most likely will be Cena and Rusev, ain't it?
Nah, they gonna do
That's
their.
I hope that's a one-off. I hope that's a one-off.
They gonna have that one-off flag match, and that's it.
Oh, I thought that pay-per-view for SmackDown was SummerSlam.
Nah, it's Battleground.
Yeah, it's Battleground.
That's where you gonna end Jinder and
But
Orton.
SmackDown obviously putting all their chips on Styles versus Nakamura.
Yep. Can't wait to see that. They better do that shit.
They won't.
I don't even care if you do triple threat. Cause you know you do triple threat, that means you can hold off on AJ Nakamura even longer.
You do a triple threat, then we get Jinder, Nakamura, and Styles for the title.
Well, nah,
Or you can do Owens, AJ Styles, and Nakamura
Cena
for
gonna
the United
have
States Championship.
Cena gonna need something to do. That's what I was saying.
That would be great.
I don't
And
think
then you have Cena go against Jinder for the WWE
I hope
title.
John Cena
And then number 17.
If that do happen, I hope John Cena lose both times because Jinder needs this more than he does.
That's true.
I hope he lose both times.
I don't think Cena's gonna beat him.
But you do know they got to put the title on Corbin sometime this year.
Well, actually, yeah, you're right. I did say that. I said if John Cena beats him, I hope Corbin cashes in right after.
Yeah.
Then I'll be all right with it.
I think problem is Cena gotta get over the Singh brothers.
Yeah, because they get victories. They don't get you disqualified. Bullshit like that.
They don't believe the L.
I've got SmackDown got the worst GM, so he'll probably ban them.
No,
Oh, yeah.
best GM. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Horrible GM.
No,
After what he
get overruled by
after what he did to the Big Hog,
And
the
made
legend,
I made Carmella have to wrestle in that gruesome match twice.
when she won.
No,
Both times.
he getting overruled by a commissioner that gives out handouts. No, none of this is his fault. They got the worst commissioner and the best GM.
No, he only appears to be the worst commissioner because the actual worst commissioner is on vacation.
No, he's worse than when Stephanie's there too. No, they're equal footing. But I keep telling y'all, D-Bry the best thing they got going, the best thing smoking.
And this is a
I
raw
love him on
story.
Talking Smack,
Since
but
this is a raw story, and since this is a raw real wrestling, man, it been good not seeing anything dealing with authority for a while.
I I know, right?
Yeah.
Never heard of them.
Cowboy, I'm not sure what they be doing right now if the Authority was still there.
20-minute promo.
They do that anyway.
And then boringness.
Right, she was there.
What?
Authority was, I'm not even sure which match would be different if the Authority was still there.
Triple H would have a match.
No, that's SummerSlam.
Shovel versus Sledgehammer.
They kind of made it where you can't really do nothing with the Authority. Well, not Samoa Joe is there.
Oh yeah, I keep on forgetting that.
Because I was about to say, Kevin Owens is now on SmackDown. That was their guy. But I forgot about Samoa Joe was one of their guys too. He is the destroyer.
Yeah, but I'm not exactly sure how the Authority would change much with Samoa Joe Brock Lesnar. So, I mean, I guess if they were there, I guess it'd be something they're messing around with in the mid-card. Because Samoa Joe Lesnar is just pretty much out of their hands.
You know something I just thought about? Like, just something random.
What that?
Because I was thinking about, what do you do? Like, I was thinking about the top guys on Raw. Like, what do you do with, like, people like Seth Rollins and Finn Balor?
The Revival?
Finn Balor should feud with the Miz next. I forgot about the top guys.
Yeah, ain't one of them injured.
Hey, where the hell are they?
They back now. They was injured.
Well, one of them was in.
Was
But,
it Dash?
Dash Wilder was injured.
Yeah, he had a
But yeah, they're back after they got false so wrongly
But
accused.
there's no tag team division no more.
Well, that's on both shows. Even though
SmackDown's
SmackDown's
better than Raw.
trying right now. Well, no, Raw features their tag team division too every week.
SmackDown got the Hype Bros, the Ascension actually getting used.
In
You got
comedy.
Breezango.
Nah, they went to the
You
Eddie Money
got
concert.
New Day and the Usos.
I know this person fucking did.
So that's 5 people. 5 teams. The special Raw, you just have the Hardy, Sheamus and Cesaro, and the Revival. There ain't no other teams over there. I forgot all about Gallows and Anderson.
Oh my
Okay.
god, I forgot
were-
all
How
about
did she
them.
have it?
They hadn't been on in the past couple of weeks on Raw, so I don't think.
I thought they were. I thought they were going to do something with them and Finn Balor. That's why they've been kind of quiet lately.
Yeah, they should have just sent them to SmackDown. They were just gonna make them they're the tag team version of Raw Sami Zayn. Stepping stone to the stars.
I just don't see how you can pay them boys all that money to bring them over and they don't do shit with them.
I'm pretty sure Gallows told Anderson this was gonna happen. That's why they hadn't been released yet. Because he said, "Hey, just deal with the paychecks. Just look at the paychecks." and
High
suck it
Asian
up."
wife.
They probably did. They just stack our money up and they go back to Japan in a couple of years.
Sounds like a plan, Chief.
Talking about we did create Bullet Club, it'll still be there.
Yeah, Rainbow-citis.
Hey, it depend. Hey, their feud with New Day were great now.
Rainbow-citis, dude.
Oh, they
That one segment.
they ruined the whole thing.
God,
See,
that segment was
see,
so
I just
good.
know that was seven, but that feud was great. Ring post itis.
That was funny.
This would be perfect for Great Balls of Fire.
WWE Ring Post-itis. Oh shit, man.
Maybe that's why Del Rio's so salty at WWE, man. He's suffering ring post itis.
Probably, I wouldn't doubt it, man. He hit his head on the down. He hit his head enough times, bro.
I mean, K Mafia said he saw like some dude, unless he want to go by DJ 229, but
Either or.
he saw like a dude that got stood up at the prom or something. I'm like, I swear, ever since he got released, every time I hear something from Del Rio, Al Patron, whatever he want to call himself,
Al Patron.
he always pissy about WWE and Triple H. Like, dog, what the hell is wrong with you? I'm like, this thing with, how old is Paige?
29, 24?
She
in her
got that old
mid-20s.
now?
She's in her mid-20s, I think.
Well, I thought she was 23.
Close enough, whatever.
I'm like, if it were a girl about almost half your age is more mature than you is.
And that's
I'm like,
social media for you.
that's funny name. I know he pushing 50. I know he pushing
No,
50.
Del Rio ain't even 40
He
yet.
pushing 40.
Oh, I thought he was. Well, I thought he was in the mid. Oh, I thought he was in the mid 40s. I'm like,
He look it.
this dude is almost 40. This dude's almost 40, and he's tweeting like he's 16 or something. I'm like, every time he's over Del Rio, it's something about WWE. Then I'm guessing he watched the rap battle, cause then he up here invited New Day, the Usos, and Triple H to come to his restaurant. They don't have a fight. Then he beat him up out serving a drink, call him a nice guy. I'm like, what the hell?
You don't beat up the Uso. They ain't rated R like your boy David Wood.
I guess he won't beat them up because they referenced it. I'm like, what the hell he gets salty for? That's a dog. That's for you even going with Paige. What are you worried about that? I'm like, she would be the one.
Want to fight Brad Miller? Shit.
He'll just film it.
She was the one smashing on the daily.
I mean, yeah, go ahead and right. I mean, Xavier Woods had her on up, down, up, down.
Oh my god. Okay, that's it. That's enough. That's enough.
Man, what?
I'm calling this match.
I can't find that YouTube channel, so I'm not sure which channel he has that under. But
Try Pornhub.
Like, up, down channel, Pornhub.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, no, Xavier Woods X-rated channel, like
Pornhub or Daily Motion. One of those.
Daily Motion. Oh. I'm like,
Shit.
but I don't know what else went on backstage, cause boy, we seen a picture of New Day carrying Bailey into the locker room. So I mean,
They said they want some Bailey.
see, and everybody said that. Hey, we want some Bailey. I'm like, bro, is there any more questions to be asked here?
And from what I heard, she's not a hugger. She's a fucker.
Cause boy, no picture with her and Finn Balor. While like, he said, man, Bailey's boyfriend, like, dog, hey, chill. At least somebody took Finn Balor off the market.
He's like, hey nigga, I hugged it first. Oh my god. I think is it?
I'm about to say, I'm gonna feel so bad when Sasha turns on Bailey.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for the new theme she's gonna have.
I still want emo Bailey.
I do too. I want emo Bailey.
It would just be
It
perfect,
can work.
huh?
I'm telling you, it can work.
Yeah.
There ain't been an emo character yet, have it? Unless you want to count Raven.
Thank you.
I thought he was just the.
Raven was more. Raven was not emo. He was more grunge, if anything.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, I know the term for
He was
that.
more grunge.
Yeah, the plaid clothes, not washing them.
Remember the angle they cut in WCW when they went to Raven House and it revealed that he was rich?
Yes, that shit was so funny.
Raven was a rich kid who was just bored for being rich.
Yeah. So
Yep,
he just
grunge.
Yeah, that's a grunge, dude. That's grunge. Oh my god. Johnny Polo. Johnny Flamingo. What's up with him and birds? Fuck.
Oh,
Don Flamingo.
Jesus Christ.
Why do you know what I'm talking about? Unless you know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what it's talking about.
Okay.
this is kind of wrestling related. Y'all heard about Slammiversary?
The match that Al Patron said was gonna be better than Joe and Lesnar. He lied.
He's retarded then. But okay, what?
Hey,
Did he join LAX on that show?
I didn't watch this shit.
I didn't watch that.
I thought LAX beat him into it.
He did join LAX.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Bobby Lashley was finna win the match.
And then like three people
LAX
ran.
came and beat the
Then
shit
3
out of him.
gunshots
Yeah.
went off.
So yeah, I mean Whitey was making he was just assuming, but what he said was half right. The 3 run-ins happened.
See,
But I
Whitey knows.
I really talking about this whole Scott Steiner match thing, like how funny that was.
I didn't see it. I didn't see any of it.
Is Scott Steiner team with Josh Matthews take on Joseph Park and Jeremy
Jeremy
Bourne?
Bourne.
Yeah, James Mitchell returned.
James Mitchell returned.
And Abyss came
And
back.
Abyss came back.
Hey, GSW, you actually got something mentioned once
And
again.
then they said Scott Steiner just kept calling him a fat ass throughout the whole match. they thought the audio broke. He kept
It'd be funny if Scott Steiner got
Give
on
him a
Twitter.
talk show, man. Give him his own talk show segment on GFW. And,
Close enough.
yeah, like.
I don't think they can afford the GFW
Fucking
network.
fuck.
Like I said, I never be used to saying that. But then their ratings will go up just for that one segment.
Bruh, it'd be funny if Scott Steiner got on Twitter.
Oh, I
and
don't know
swore
what to
your
tell you.
loss.
Did y'all hear the shit he
Oh.
said about the WWE Hall of Fame?
Yeah,
What?
we read that.
Oh, yeah.
He called Triple H. He said, "I call him the reason why I call him Hunter McMahon because I don't know which one wears the pants."
See,
because he doesn't have a spine.
see, Albatron. That is how. See, that's how you say it like WWE while sounding like a stood up date.
And then somebody asked him the question, could they ask him about him going into the Hall of Fame? So he had the right to say all the retarded shit he said. So I'm like, he don't know where that is a base.
Ain't no starter does deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. But the man with 3 H's won't allow it.
I mean, like, if whoever deserved to be in the Hall of Fame, and what Vince say? Coco be winning in the Hall of Fame.
Who?
Coco beware. Vince will put Stan.
But Vader ain't. Okay.
Vince will put Stan in the Hall of Fame. I think Triple H will bit your mouth for trying it. I'm still trying to figure out in that one Hall of Fame, like, y'all have all these pictures of Scott Steiner. Who the hell took Scott Steiner's 2K photo and put it on up there and said, "Don't let this man in"? That's the funniest thing ever. Somebody like, yeah, Scott Steiner mugshot from WWE 2K, and I'm like, who really put that up there? Y'all didn't have a current picture of Scott Steiner at all? You know, don't allow this man in. What about Steiner better hold Vince McMahon let me because once Vince gone, his chance at Hall of Fame is 0. Triple H ain't letting him in.
Ever. Like I said before, it'd been funny if Scott Steiner got on Twitter after Samoa Joe and said, "I told you he's fat!"
That would be hilarious.
Oh, fucking die, man. Oh, that was so bad. He's fat! I'll make him bleed! I think that's the end of Real Wrestling.
Sorry.
Wait, what happened?
They didn't know what I just sent you.
Whatever.
You said a spoiler, didn't you?
No, that wasn't a spoiler. He just texted me the wrong thing.
Yeah, this was from my girl.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. That's the end of Real Wrestling episode 62. There's not going to be a Diakis review because we actually got this done in a pretty timely manner. So, yeah. Anybody got any last things to say?
I can't wait for Real Wrestling 69.
Jesus Christ.
Is that Nick?
No, nowhere near. We got 7 more episodes, so I'm guessing what are pay-per-views in February? No, wait, no, it's gonna be this year. Never mind. I'm thinking there's only one pay-per-view a month.
That might be Survivor Series.
That might be Survivor Series, or in case of a Paige Survive Her series.
Hold on, what number this is?
62.
Okay, so yeah, 7 more. Okay.
So that's it. Peace.